We're leaving no stone unturned in our quest for great Christmas gifts, and for the wine lover on your list, we welcome our next guest from Cork and Cap, Jack Travioli. Hi, Jack.
Good to see you, Bart.
Good to see you. Merry Christmas.
Likewise, thank you.
Having a good holiday season?
So far.
Good.
It's pulling at me right now. It's very busy.
Well, that's good. That's a good problem to have. Well, I can imagine that your store would be a great place to stop to get maybe a hostess gift or a gift to put under the Christmas tree.
Right, we've been seeing that. And also just a variety of stocking stuffers. I brought a couple things, for example. This is something a little bit different. It's a snow globe wine bottle cork.
All right.
So you have something like that. I brought a corkscrew for you to add to your basket.
Okay.
That's kind of a nice one.
This goes to the big prize bucket, but people can come in to your store and buy either this corkscrew or the snow globe wine stopper, bottle stopper, cork. Now, I've seen these in like ceramic and glass and cork. Does it make a big difference?
Not really. It's more cosmetic than anything. But they're kind of fun this time of year.
Yeah. And if you don't finish a bottle of wine in a restaurant, this would be a good thing to have in your purse.
It might work as far as keeping your purse dry, but I'm not sure that it meets the legal requirement for recorking a bottle. They actually have to have it flush. And if Santa's sticking out of the top, I'm not sure that the police will allow that.
All right, so for giving a gift to someone that likes wine, how do you know, everyone probably has someone on their list that does enjoy wine, but you don't know what kind of wine, you don't know how do you buy for someone where you don't know what their preferences are?
Well, we have a couple of approaches. One is, first of all, to ask if they know what type of wines they like, and usually they might have some idea. Oh, they like reds or if they like whites. Another thing too is there are wines that we have that have kind of a general appeal that just about anybody will like, and some go-to wines. Red Zinfandels are popular with people who like a wide variety of people will like those. We have an Orvieto that's a white wine that's really pleasant, that is a crowd pleaser. So that's one of the approaches we take, and that's worked really well for us.
I know for a while a wine like the white Zinfandel was something that was pretty well accepted by the non-wine drinker. Is there a wine that someone that typically enjoys a beer or a cocktail would be comfortable with?
Well, we have a variety of red wines that are off-dry that are gaining in popularity. I think we have probably at least 10 different ones. And those seem to really appeal to people who are, I'd say, less than seasoned red wine drinkers and want something for the holidays, but maybe normally they pull a beer out of the cooler the rest of the year.
Is there a particular wine that is a Christmas wine or a holiday wine?
There are wines. There's one that's called a Glühwein, which is a German sweet wine that's spiced that you serve warm. That's a nice holiday tradition.
Warm, really?
Mm-hmm.
Like a spiced cider kind of thing?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, we've got some more ideas from Jack as we continue, but Jack is also featured on this week's upcoming Food Circus show with Adrien Sharp and Sipping and Tipping with the Andersons, and that'll premiere tomorrow here on JTV at 3, 7, and 10, and here's a preview of Jack's visit.
The moment has arrived, and what a beautiful setup Cork and Cap has. A couch, a fireplace, and a granite table, perfect for wine, beer glasses, and cutting cheese. What I can't wait for is for the master Jack's choices. Here we go. This is the Bastide, is that what it is?
Domaine de la Bastide. This is a winery in the Côte d'Aron region that I happen to have the privilege of visiting about a year ago.
Wow.
I went with Rick Collett of Peerless Imports.
Okay.
Family-run operation. They grow all their grapes organically.
Wow.
I think they just make some outstanding wines. And this is a good introduction to French wine, I think. And again, this is Syrah, Grenache, and Mourvedre,
Okay.
which is the classic.
So a 3-grape blend, right?
Right. But that's what you can expect from a wine from Côte d'Or.
Okay. Wow, it's so smooth. I mean, it's just smooth. It's not, you know, it doesn't bite at all on the way down. It doesn't seem really dry, not overly dry. You can tell when you swallow it. It just is just. I would consider this velvety. Is that a good description of it? I mean, it's so smooth to me.
And it's got a little bit of tannin on the finish, and that'll help cut into some of the fats that you'd find in a good ribeye.
Yeah.
Or it also actually would go good with that Gouda that we were talking about.
There's Jack Travioli from Cork and Cap on this week's Food Circus with Adrien Sharp. It starts tomorrow here at 3, 7, and 10. All right, you've got some ideas, Jack, on specific bottles.
Well, I brought one of our gift bags. This is something that it's our wine club 6-pack. We put these together year-round, but they seem to be especially popular this time of year. And it's 6 different wines that are a little bit different in style to have something just about for anyone. This package runs $49.99, and it contains 6 great bottles of wine. A couple noteworthy ones in this particular 6-pack are this Cobière from Gérard Bertrand from France, and also their Picpoul de Pinet. And Gérard Bertrand was named just named as European Winery of the Year by Wine Enthusiast. So those are a couple great bottles. We've got a great red Zinfandel in there that we recently blind tasted against several other white Zinfandels. I think that one's right here. Yeah. And it was unanimously picked as the best of a half a dozen different red Zinfandels we tried recently.
Well, when you said $49.99 for this, that surprised me because this looks, just the concept of a 6-pack of 6 wine bottles, it sounds like a more expensive gift. So you'd really be getting, a great bargain.
I think so.
Yeah.
We are always looking for good values, and we pull them together when we can and put this 6-pack together.
And the pack is already put together, or you can have people can pick and mix and match?
Right. Well, this is a set 6-pack,
okay.
And it also includes a description sheet for all of the wines. So you can have your own little mini wine tasting.
Wow.
And even though we call this a club, it's really a club with no rules. There's no obligations. We have people that just come right in with their empty bag and get it refilled, or you get the bag with it and you can give them away and get another bag next time. Or if you bring this empty bag in, you can fill it with 6 of our wines off the shelf and get a 5% discount.
What a great idea. This would be a great gift for the wine lover, and you'd be a hero, I'm sure. $49.99.
Right.
Awesome. How about besides the actual wine, are there some other gifts that you have?
Certainly. One thing that's been really hot of late are beer making kits. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, it's possible for someone at home to make world-class microbrew quality beer at home.
I don't believe it.
I should have brought some for you to try. But,
okay, no, I believe you.
And the kits to make these 5-gallon batches are really moving this year. It's exploding, the interest in homebrewing and winemaking.
It's the hobby. It's the process. It's the craft. That's what people get excited about.
And the fact that you can make such good wine and beer at home. That's really unbelievable.
And it's different because 30 years ago that wasn't the case with these kinds of kits.
That's true. It's especially easier with beer because you're using the very same raw ingredients that a commercial brewery uses. So you have the opportunity to make beer just as good as they do.
Awesome. And you got a couple of neat signs to hang on the wall too.
Oh yeah, these are kind of fun. These are some signs that we have in the store for the wine lover. That's one of them.
I like that.
My wife actually received that as a gift, and I had to track him down and put it for sale. And here's another one that we've had some fun with. I kind of like that one myself.
Yeah, all right. Those are great. Tell us where you are and when you're open.
Well, we're at 904 Lansing Avenue, which is just north of North Street. And for people who recognize North Street, we're about halfway between International Dog House and the Greystone.
All right.
And we're open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday, and our hours are unchanged through the holidays. We'll be closed for Christmas and New Year's Day, and that's Sunday, so that's not an issue. And we always have specials and wine tastings. For example, we have an in-house wine tasting coming up Thursday, but you can always find that information on our website, which is corkandcap.com.
Great. Well, best wishes to you and your family for a happy holiday, and thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
From Cork and Cap, Jack Travioli. We've got some things to give away. In fact, the first of our 12 Days of Christmas Mystery Christmas Gifts in the Vista Grand Villa Trellis Gardens Daily Trivia. If you want to win this and play today's game, give us a call at 787-8817, and that happens after this.